A very warm welcome is extended to you. Thank you for joining us again in this tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to learn how to add multiple product pages on Shopify. Here, I'm already logged in on my Shopify account. If I come to products, you'll notice that I have different products, yet these products can be grouped into several groups. For instance, you notice we have the hoods. I have a company hood here. I have another white hood down here. I have shoes. I have high heels here. Then I have rubber shoes. Then here I have polo t-shirt and round collar t-shirt. So the benefit of creating multiple product pages on Shopify is that it helps you to group your items, which makes it easy for customers to just click on one page and get all the products they want under that page. So how do we do that? If I come to my collections up here, you'll notice I have already created tops, and under tops I have added two items already. You notice I have added white hood and company hood. I can rename this and just call this one jackets, and then I can save that. But how do we add those items into the collection? You simply come to collections. So then at the top here, you click on create collection. And then now, depending on the product you're selling, you create your collection here. So I'll type here shoes, and then I'll do it manually. I'll add the products manually here. So I'll click on manual, and then I click on save. And so now the collection for shoes has been created. So if I come to collections now, you notice I have shoes, but with 0 products. So to add products, you click on the part where you want to add the product. I've clicked on shoes. Then come down here on products, and then now you browse the products. You simply click on browse, and then now you notice we have all the products displayed here. So the collection I want to add here is for shoes. So I will add high heels, and I'll also add rubber shoes, and you can add so many other items depending on your need and your collection. Then I'll click on add. So now I have my shoes added, products added. So you notice now down here we have rubber shoes and high heels added under shoes. So then I can click on collections again. So you notice now we have shoes and 2 products have been added. Under jackets, we have 2 products that I've already shown you. So I want to create the last collection. I click on collection, new collection. Then I'll give it a name here. I'll call it t-shirts, or I can call it tops. So you just give a name that is relevant to the product that you want to add. Then I'll click on manual here instead of automated. Then click on save. And then I'll come down here, click on browse products. And now I'll select my t-shirts, polo t-shirt and round collar t-shirt, and then click on add. And that will add my product. Now I have my collection. The next thing, I'll now come to my online store down here, click on online store, and then click on pages there. So you notice we have these 2 pages showing our stock and contact. So we are going to add a page here. The first page, I'm going to call it our collection, and I'm going to describe maybe that page as this is what we sell. You just describe it down here. This is our stock, this is what we sell. And then you now decide where to link it here. You can leave it at default, but you can also use a template. Then you click on save. So the page was created. I'm going to click on pages again. I'll add another one. So you notice we have our collection just added here. I'm going to add another page here, and I'm going to call this page footwear. And then I'm going to describe it here, which includes shoes, slippers, whatever it is. Then I'll leave it at default again, and then I'll click on save. And then I can do that for the last one again. I'll come here and add a page, top right corner, add page. And then I'll call this one top wear, and then click on save again. So now I have that. So then next I'll come now to navigation, and you now notice we have our navigation here and we cannot view the pages we have added. You are going to click on add menu at the top there, then click on add menu here, then you give the name of that menu at the top here. So I'm going to call this one stock, and then you paste the link here. So where do I want stock to lead people to? I want people, once they click on stock, it leads them to collections, and then I just click on collections, and then I want it to lead first to all collections, and then I'll click on add. So the word stock will lead to that, then I click on add. So notice now we have stock added there. Then we can add another menu item just by clicking on add menu. And then this one, I'm going to call it jackets and hoods. Then where do I want it to lead? I'll click on that. I want it to lead to collections or products. So I want it to lead to collections, and specifically I want it to lead to jackets. Now I'll click on jackets and then click on add. So now notice we have stock, we have jackets and hoods. Then I'm now going to add the one for shoes. Click on add menu. Then I'm going to call this one footwear. And then where do I want it to lead to? I want it to lead to collections, and then specifically to be for shoes. Then click on add. And then I'm now going to do the last one, add menu. And that will now save your menu. You notice we have our stock, and then under our stock we have the entire stock. And the reason why we put the first stock here for all is so that if a person wants to view everything, they'll have a page to view that. If a person wants to view jackets, they can view jackets only. And then if a person just wants to go to footwear or tops, they can also get there. Remember, this is all editable. If you click on edit, you can always edit this. Notice we can change its name and we can edit a lot about it. After that, now you click on navigation, and now you notice we have all these pages here. You click on main menu, and this is now how our main menu looks like. We have home, we have our catalog. Now if you want to rearrange this menu, you notice like we have contact in between, then we have the stock down here and all this. We can always do this. You come to the left hand side of the page that you want to take up, then you drag and you drop it. For instance, I want this to be under catalog, I'll drop it there. I want shoes also to be under catalog, I'll drop them there. And then the t-shirts the same, I'll drop them there. And then the contact, I don't want it to be under that, so I'll just leave it as it is. So what you're doing basically is just dragging these things and then tilting them slightly to the right and then just dropping them. So if you drop that, you notice now under warm, our t-shirts are under warm. But if you want to remove them from that, you simply do the same. You just drag them on the left and they are not now sub menus. If for instance, we want a sub menu for stock, all these to be under sub menus. So you now notice under our catalog, we have stock and we have warm, we have t-shirts, we have shoes, and we want all these three to be under stock. So we just drag them slightly this way to the right and drop, to the right and drop. And now with that, we have just added our multiple pages. So you can now click on save, so that now our pages have been saved. Then we click on view the store, so that we can now view our store. You now notice we have our store here, home, catalog, and contact. So under catalog, you notice now we have stock. And then under stock, you notice we have the warm, we have the t-shirts. And that is simply how you add multiple product pages on your Shopify. So if I click now on stock here, you notice it opens the t-shirts. If I click on t-shirts, I can also access the shoes down there, depending on how you arrange it here. So I hope this has been helpful. Kindly like this video, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.